Hey, welcome back. We got a pen here, and this is a very special one. Super excited to check this out, see what it's all about. This is from Jordy at FocusWorks. He actually did a fundraiser, sort of. He offered a number of collectors and customers the opportunity to, let's see, did I get this? To help him buy a laser. And I made a bet on this, that it would be a good result if I did it. And I think the fact is it was. So there's a bunch of stuff in here. Bear with me while I get it out and then make sure my info stays private. Okay, I think we're good here. And these are the first, and maybe only, zirconium versions of the FocusWorks Sideswipe. Holy smokes. And sorry, if you can see here, I've got paint all over my hands. I've been painting an office edition that we are bringing in, so unfortunate for this beautiful pen to be handled by my hands that are covered in paint. I promise you it is dry. Whoa, that is really cool. I love the blurple right there on the pocket clip and the matching pocket clip. I don't think he's done that yet. Here's a prior version. Oh, that's weird. I ordered this in zirconium, and that is not zirconium. I'll have to talk to him about that. I'm pretty sure I ordered that with a zirconium bolt. So I'll talk to Jordy about that and hopefully get that fixed. There is the first zirconium bolt, and this one is an inlaid Zirc body with G10. Also, very cool. And wow, that Zirc is almost as smooth as the Ultim. Maybe even as smooth. That's really cool. Okay, a lot to take in here. Also, there are COAs. So we have serial number 20 and 21. So let's see, Dragonskin is 20. Not sure how that bolt ended up. Maybe I did order it with Ultim. I don't know. I could have sworn I ordered both of these with zirconium, but lo and behold, maybe I got the wrong one. Maybe it got switched or something like that. I don't know. These were made September 6th, so a couple weeks ago. And he also did a bonus, because basically we don't get that money back, by the way. This gives us access to pay for these pens by doing that contribution. I think it was like $250, so it was non-trivial. But he did make these slips, these FocusWorks slips. So these are pretty cool. So you can throw a couple pens in there, boom. I don't want to mess around with these, but maybe we'll throw in it. I thought it'd be cool to get out the old prototype. This is prototype, I think number 1 or 2. Number 2, because the guy that named the Sideswipe came up with the idea of the name Sideswipe, got number 1. Oh, that's funny. Interesting how that discolored as the pen went into there. Let's actually use something else. This feels a little tight here. Yeah, that is definitely a bit tight. I guess maybe the pocket clip's not supposed to go over. There we go. So yeah, you could throw in a couple nice pens in there and carry that with that. Very nice. That is like a pretty nice perk of being in the underground. Let's see, anything else here? Stitched canvas and leather. Oh, so it was maybe from Jordy's wife, Lisa. So that's cool. And yeah, I'll have to go double check my order. It's probably in here, actually. I probably have it, and see if I'm supposed to have Zirc bolts on both. I could have sworn I ordered Zirc bolts on both. Let's see. It says Parker Ultim Fine Dragonskin, so you never know. I could have sworn I had gone Zirc on both bolts, but that is pretty sweet. That is just really impressive. I really wish I had gotten Zirc on that bolt, but that is a very impressive pen. I'll let you just This is called fine Dragonskin. You just soak that in a little bit there. And sorry again for my hands. I'll have to try and get them off the screen so I don't distract you too much. There's the FocusWorks logo. Love the matching pocket clip. First time he's done that. He has done some pretty cool pocket clips. Let's see. Here's a very cool one that I have. This was like a full tie. Oh, by the way, these are now and sorry, some of the dry paint's coming off on here, so that doesn't look great. These are now Gen 2. So this is a Gen 1. Biggest difference here is this is now a one body design. So let's weigh these in. They are zirconium, so we're assuming that they're going to weigh a little bit more. I'm going to guess the inlays probably going to weigh a little less because of the inlays. 1.7, that's not bad. You know, just to compare, 1.5. So you're only talking about a quarter there. Now this one has an Ultim bolt actually, so it may actually weigh more. Yeah, 1.78. 1.71. Wow, those are really, really cool. I am super stoked that I went with that underground. Sometimes you just take a look at a maker and you can make a bet on them. And I'm like, this guy just executes. He just is constantly getting it done and doing new things, and that's pretty sweet. I'm really glad I went the black on black. I think that is the choice of the options for sure. I am curious how the Zirc would hold up on the bolt and if it would get scratched much. It doesn't seem like it's getting scratched yet, but could definitely see that being the case. Man, that is the pen. I don't know how I didn't think to go Zirc on that bolt. I could have sworn I did, but that is a definite miss. Although Ultim bolts are just a little better, a little lighter, feel a little better. So that makes me feel a little better about it. Sweet, very cool. Jordy, you're doing great work if you watch this. If you're considering whether or not to buy one of the Sideswipe pens, I think it's one of the top 5 pens made right now. They are a little on the bigger side, and it is a Parker size refill. Given the size, that's not for everyone, but man, he's just doing some really nice work. So I think that's about all for now. These are just beautiful ones to add to the collection, beautiful pens to add to the collection. I have quite a few. Here's a Dragon Twist, a pretty cool design that he had done at one point. The accidental flamed version he had done. I think that was actually the first one. It was either this one. No, that one does not have his. This was the first one that he ever did with Ultim. So it's kind of cool to get the original Ultim there. And you can really see, by the way, the Gen 2 and the Gen 2 pocket clip is just quite a bit nicer on the finger. That is quite good. Good stuff. Really stoked about these and hope you enjoyed it. If so, please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.